right. It's live. We recording
We
this
back.
bitch. We here to do a review of the first three Daredevil episodes. Daredevil Born Again. When that bitch, the first two episodes dropped last Tuesday.
Yep.
So last Tuesday, this Tuesday, episode three dropped. Gonna take a little review, discuss what happened,
Yes,
thoughts.
sir. Well, episode one, the biggest shit that happened was Froggy.
Yeah,
Froggy died. So once that shit happened, it was like, all right, what else they about to set up for this first episode? Cause that shit kind of fucked me up. Like I hadn't seen none of the spoilers or nothing up until that point. So when I seen that, I was like, whoa. Man, I think I texted to the Discord like, dog, somebody got clapped early. Cause not only did Foggy die, but then I thought he killed Bullseye. Personally, I ain't gonna front. I thought he killed
Oh, he
Bullseye.
tried.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. I don't think he was like he pushed him off that building. I thought
Yeah,
Bullseye was cooked.
yeah. He,
I ain't gonna
he wasn't thinking
that fucked
about.
me up.
Yeah, I'm just about to incapacitate him. Like, no, he said, all
Right.
right, you killed my best friend. Fuck you.
Yeah, man.
I'm knocking you off the
And you
building.
know what, bro? I'm so uh numb to the Marvel shit. Like when it happened, I'm like, all right, how they gonna save him? You know what I'm saying? In my head, I'm like, all right, how they gonna save
Well,
him?
I
Like,
think there is one run where like his death was fake by the FBI. I was looking it
mm,
up. So I was like, yeah, I was wondering, I was like, did he ever die in the comics? And it was like, no, he never died. But it was one run where he died, but it was fake. I'm like, okay. So
I could see that. I could see that.
yeah,
I could see that. That would be more marvelly to me. Like, cause when I seen that, well, we ain't got to episode 3 yet, but that nigga dead for real. Like he dead for real, for real.
yeah. I mean, it's a part of me thinking like, what if somebody like dressed up as the White Tiger? Because like they announced it, like, yeah, this was the White Tiger, and somebody was like, yeah, I'm gonna be the White Tiger too, like trying to impersonate him, and got blue.
That
But
just so happened to be the same night he went back out there, and then
yeah,
I could see that because Fisk is trying to build up his like ban against vigilantes, so that would help it. Like now we got regular people thinking they could just dress up and do that shit,
yeah,
and they can kill and like y'all want
hmm.
to do it. Yeah, I can see that. I can see
That's
that.
how was that Hector? That guy blue? It could be, but
Bro, this storyline that they doing for Daredevil would have been really cold around the time Civil War came out. Like the way that he, you know what I'm saying, with that vigilante
for
shit and then
sure.
with that shit would have been it would have fit perfect. I ain't gonna front, but what else happened to episode one? Oh well the shit with White Tiger. That was pretty dope.
Yeah,
Seeing White Tiger and shit. That was cold. I like that. I like that.
no, yeah, it was. I like the thing I like about the Daredevil show is how I take all the like the MCU is big and grand, and then Daredevil is just New York. Like
Yeah.
everything around New York. You seeing White Tiger defend New York, Daredevil, Matt Murdock in New York.
Yep.
So and you seeing all those local New York people.
Yep.
So yeah, that shit was cool. Uh the first two episodes, I'm really liking like the parallel between Matt Murdock and Fisk. Like seeing both of them trying to stay away from that they past lives, but then slowly getting drugged back in.
Even in episode 3 where they had the scene where they showed Matt Knuckles and they was all beat up and then they
Yeah.
panned
To
Fisk
Fisk, yeah.
beat up. That camera cut was like you said, it was the parallel between the two.
Yeah, and even I don't know if it was episode one or episode two. I think it was episode two. No, I think it was episode one when Fisk won the run to become mayor. And he was up on the rooftop and Matt was on the ground and they kept switching in between them from
Mhm.
different angles. It was I think it was a blue light on him and a red light on Matt. I was just like, okay, like you can it's like the classic comic book thing to where the hero and the villain really not that different. They just on different
Yeah.
sides.
For sure.
and they putting it on the screen. I think that's real interesting how they doing.
And then also with the parallel, like how Fisk's wife is trying to pull him back into that lifestyle. And it's almost like the shit that's going around both of them, the shit that's happening around both of them is causing both of them to get pulled back into that life. Like
No, for sure.
it, them conversations Matt was having in episode 3 with White Tiger in the jail when he was telling them like, bro, this shit not a like it basically like this not a fad. Like this shit is real. Like this that you know what I'm saying? Like it's not an option. Like I have to
Well,
be the white tiger, nigga. That shit a call. Like
no, for sure. And it's like he was talking to White Tiger, but it seemed like he was talking to himself.
for sure.
Like it's other ways to help. It's other ways
Yeah, it is.
to do, but he was like he was
He
really talking to himself.
he was trying to convince himself.
Yeah,
Daredevil. He was trying to convince himself that giving it up was okay.
yeah,
And that
because
and the white tiger was almost like the symbolism of why it's not. Like nigga, it's not no, it's not okay.
no, for
No,
sure,
like nigga, like I'll never give this shit up.
man. Because I was laughing at the end of episode 2 when they get into he go to the witness apartment and he like, yeah, you got to go, and the police come in there. And he was on his knees, and he about to get shot in the head. And he like, damn, I really got to do it to these motherfuckers.
For
Like,
sure.
and then he beat their ass, and he starts screaming.
He was shaking and shit. Like
Yeah,
Trent,
cause
he ain't want to.
cause he like, bro, I'm really not trying to do this shit. But it's like you ain't got no choice.
He had no choice. Yep. He
That
had no choice.
in episode 2, and like, cause this is like a classic comic book thing too. I always like one of my favorite things about Kingpin is he ain't got no problem sitting there talking to a motherfucker he hate.
For sure.
Like he's sitting there, him and Matt Moore like at a diner, like like in a diner. This just got like a couple of years ago. Just got done beating the shit out of each other. Like
Just chopping it.
yeah,
Pretty
like
much.
yeah. Don't put that suit on again. Like don't be no bullshit again. Like I'm a what
For sure.
you talking about? What are you talking about? Uh, the thing, and I know everybody been talking about it. The small little Easter egg when they in the courthouse. He
Mm-hmm.
say Officer Morales. Now, what people comic book heads gonna say, well, that's not his dad name because his dad's last name was Davis.
Right. Exactly.
But in 2021, it was changed. Like we was talking about the other day, and then the comic should be changing.
Yep.
So in 2021, he took his wife's last name. So I'm pretty sure Marvel going with that.
And let us not forget that Marvel MCU is not the most faithful shit to
No,
comics. They done changed plenty of shit. They
no, for
changed
sure.
Vision's origin. They changed Scarlet Witch origin. They changed all kind of shit. So we can't pretend like the MCU is just the most comic book. So Morales is feasible
No,
for
for
it to
sure.
Miles Daddy. Like that's not inconceivable for that to happen. Like that we
No,
talking about MCU Marvel.
and it already make sense because he was already confirmed to be in the MCU already, like a couple Spider-Man movies ago. So
For
we
sure.
know Miles is in the MCU.
And
So
like I always said, even looking at the Spider-Man movie, and it was just ironic because like I said, I was texting you, and mentioned that like that would be dope to pull Miles Morales in because I think a smaller Spider-Man story like how they telling Daredevil would be fire. Like it don't need to be all grand and shit all the time just because it's Spider-Man. But I don't know, man. I like the Daredevil shit. I like the direction it's going in. It's a lot of hints about a lot of shit.
yeah, for sure. I
So
mean, shit,
like if this white tiger is dead,
we done
then
seen
that
his
means my
niece.
girl gonna come in.
We seen
So
his
they
niece
already
in the
told us.
courthouse.
And remember that was something else that I was talking about. I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
I think they gonna bring the niece in. Like that would make sense when you setting up the Young Avengers.
and I
So if
think
you talking Miles, you talking young white tiger, like what's next? Are they gonna redo Luke Cage? Are they gonna redo Iron Fist? Are they gonna bring them in? That's what I'm.
I would imagine. I would imagine. I don't know if they gonna be younger though. That's the thing, but cause they
Thing.
did, but
Because you already brought Matt in, and if you keep in the same Punisher, you got to bring in the same Luke Cage
yeah, and the
and
same Iron.
the same
Well,
Iron Fist.
but y'all can recast Iron Fist. I ain't gonna lie.
You don't like the cast? I didn't mind the casting. It was the
But
writing
no,
for me.
yeah, I ain't mind the casting, but I just the writing and the choreography. If they find a better choreographer for Iron Fist.
Cause I didn't think Danny Rand was cast bad. Colleen Wing was like spot on.
No, for
Like
sure.
her Misty Knight was spot on. Like some of them characters they cast real good. Jessica Jones was a good casting. Luke Cage was a good casting.
No, yeah,
Daredevil was like they
yeah,
was hitting
Punisher.
on. Yeah, Punisher probably the best one.
No,
I
for
ain't
sure.
gonna Buddy look like he be really doing that shit for real.
No,
He might be
yeah.
out here really doing something. They might need to check his background. Like
Well, I think I don't know if it was true. I remember because he was like on The Walking Dead too,
mm,
and they were saying like a minute ago like he had like decked somebody in they shit and like broke their face or whatever.
hey,
He wanted them for real. So
I wouldn't be surprised, brother. I would not be surprised,
that's
and
that
I
damn
mean that.
that's that damn method acting.
I'm trying, hey man, he living that man. He
But
lived the Heath Ledger.
yeah, the first few episodes been fire. It's like if you watch the original Daredevil that was on Netflix before it was on Disney Plus, like it's really not skipping a beat. It's still interesting as fuck. I also uh like this is how much their lives are intertwined. Like Matt Murdock fucking with a therapist, Fisk and his wife seeing that therapist. Like, is it so much going on? And when Kingpin find that out, because I know he's gonna find out, this is gonna be crazy.
For sure, for sure. I, the the shit I like about Born Again is how much grittier it feels when I'm watching it. Like it feel almost like I'm watching a Law and Order SVU
No, for
and
sure.
but mixed with like a comic book base. Like it's a lot more grittier. Like it feel darker. Like the clips of people talking about the city and like you know what I'm saying. It just
Hmm.
feel a little more down on the ground, even more so than the first season. Like it feel more like planted to me. It seemed more realistic to me. Like
No, for sure.
it got a different feel to it, and I like that. I like that a lot because I feel like Marvel tend to get too fantastical, even with a like simple characters. They can tend to make them too fantastical. Like they can tend like you got Ant-Man beating Kang the Conqueror and shit. Like it's stuff that Marvel do that just be like ah. So I like the way they going with Born Again. I do genuinely.
No, for sure. Uh, the funniest thing is just like I don't care like how powerful you are, like a bitch is just gonna fuck you over. You feel me? And the funniest thing is just like you Kingpin, you that nigga, and your bitch still cheated on you.
Ain't that something, bro? Ain't that something? And then telling you don't kill him. Don't
Man,
kill don't kill him. Like, bro, how you cheating on the kingpin, bro? Not only cheating, but running the business behind his back when he was recovering.
yeah,
Getting your own little cheese and shit on the side, doing a little slick shit, and then you fucking on.
and, man, fucking on him. Dude trying to be the mayor, and you still like, yeah, I give him 1.8 million. Like Kingpin, like, bro, fuck them. Like I'm trying to run the city. She talking about no,
She
I
not
can't.
hearing dog. She not hearing dog. She not hearing dog. She talking about yeah, I could if I buy this paint, I can wash this money. I can. He like, bro, we need to leave that shit behind. But you know that's how it go. Like he gonna try his hardest to be on the straight and narrow as much as he can, but that life gonna pull him back, man.
Yeah,
Something gonna happen. The wife gonna get her ass beat by Daredevil. Something gonna happen, like
yeah,
something. You feel me? And not only that, but just early prediction: if White Tiger is really dead, like they show him at the end of the episode, then in my opinion, Wilson Fisk ordered that hit. And if it come down to, I could see the new younger White Tiger, the niece, going into that, finding that out and trying to kill Wilson Fisk, and that being what pulled Daredevil out. Like, hold on, I gotta say this a little bit. She tripping. You know what I'm saying? I can see that being some shit like that. Like, so
I
that's my little
mean,
early.
I could agree with that. I mean, we thought they kind of hinting towards Wilson Fisk putting that shit out there. Like, I mean,
or the wife could make, but I don't know. She seen more about the bread. He seen more about the
well, yeah,
he like you
he
gotta
got
be
his
fucking
ass beat by Daredevil
for sure.
to the point where he had to recover for a minute. So he don't like vigilantes. He done made
Yep.
that shit clear in the first 3 episodes. Like, fuck them vigilantes. So
And remember my man's I can't remember what his name was, but they was talking under the freeway pass or whatever, and he told that nigga like I don't work for the mayor.
I
Like
work
I
for the
work for
man. Yeah,
and it was like that lets you know that he 1 foot in, 1 foot out type shit. So it's
yeah,
nothing for him to put a hit in on White Tiger. Like nothing at all.
yeah. So like the first 3 episodes, like they got me captivated. Like I really don't have like nothing negative to say about none of the first 3 episodes. Like,
Speaking of something negative, right? So I was looking at this article earlier. I pulled this bitch back up. I'm gonna just read you some of the points these niggas was listening where they felt like so they basically were saying that they feel like the budget is affecting the quality of the show, which is something I completely disagree with. This is on collider.com, so they post a lot of shit about. They talked about how Bullseye's weapons were stripped of personality and realism, which was something I didn't understand because Bullseye was only in the shit for 15 minutes.
man, like what? Yeah,
This stuff like that is why when you read these articles, it's like the conversation we had when you was like, bro, casual people that just watch it and it's just you can't like how is that how can you look at what happened with Bullseye in them 15 minutes and say his weapons weren't rooted in realism and they were stripped of personality? What the fuck do that even mean, bro?
I
They talking like Bullseye was wielding Excalibur, like he had me on them. Like, what are you talking about
it's
personality on
something
the weapon?
motherfuckers like. It's one thing to be critical, and then it's being critical just for the sake of being critical. Like you want to critique it just so you can say I critiqued it. Like I don't, like nigga, you at what point was you watching that shit? Like, yeah, let me zoom in on this nigga weapons real quick. Hold on, dog. What this nigga got in his?
So you watched 3 episodes. What did you notice about the CGI that was on Daredevil? Did you notice anything? Anything bother you about CGI on there?
No, not for real.
Watching the shit like how much CGI is even in it? Like they shooting the show. Okay, they walk around the city. They in this building. They in that building. He throw a couple punches. It's episode 3. It's Daredevil. What do you want to see? Like what you know? So you
Man,
always got that kind of shit. Like when I just wanted to speak on that because somebody probably gonna watch this that don't like it. And that's how people be. People, when you don't, it's something about when you don't like something, you do more research on what you don't
yeah.
like.
I
Watch on
mean,
don't like.
if you don't like it, it's gonna be some reviews out there to support why you don't like it.
For sure.
If
This
you,
ain't one of them.
yeah, this ain't one of them.
Mm-mm.
You will get Marvel reviews in the future to where we don't like the shit.
Hey, we hated Black Panther, that last one. Don't get
Yeah,
it twisted.
yeah,
We
Black
just
Panther 2. Yeah, that
don't
was
really
that.
like that fucking Black Panther. I was like, don't get that stated right now.
Yeah,
That shit.
so it ain't like we didn't kiss Marvel ass around this motherfucker. But when you doing something good, you doing something good. Like I don't.
For sure. All right, let me ask you this. Do you think that it's a chance that they're gonna try to take the TV show characters and put them in the MCU, or you think they're gonna keep them separated?
But they are because we did already seen Daredevil in the Spider Man movie.
We did. We did.
We done already seen Daredevil and She Hulk.
We did.
Yeah, so it's like I feel like they fully integrated.
Okay.
We seen them in the big screen and on another TV show. Like
Should set them up for Secret War, Secret Invasion, like that should allow them to get a little bit deeper with a lot of that shit.
yeah, for
You know,
sure.
in the smaller. I'm just curious about like as of right now, I don't know like this Avengers team that they gonna build is gonna be awkward because it don't really have an identity as far as comic book relation go. Like when you look, it's not really the West Coast Avengers. It's not necessarily the Young Avengers. It's not the old MCU Avengers, it's like what's gonna be the identity of this new team that they trying to put together?
That's exactly what you said. It's not gonna be like comic book one for one new Avengers, but it's gonna be new Avengers.
Like this is our new Avengers movie, like
Yeah,
because you got Captain America, that's Sam Wilson. You got Winter Soldier that's off doing whatever he doing. You know, Captain Marvel. We still don't know what happened with Scarlet Witch. Doctor Strange. I'm assuming they gonna write Peter Parker off soon. I wouldn't be surprised if Spider-Man 4 be Peter Parker last Spider-Man movie. Because if okay, assume Morales is Morales. And Tom Holland already said that nigga don't want to act for the rest of his life. He didn't let that be known multiple times. All you gotta do is type his name in, that shit pop up. So I'm thinking like Spider-Man 4 go out with a bang, and you introduce Miles Morales in college or some shit, and you can have a new Spider-Man in the MCU without it. That would also fit like a new Avengers, Young Avengers type of vibe.
yeah, for sure. Now the thing with the actors is that should be cool, but then Hugh Jackman said how many times like Robert
Money
Downey
talk,
Jr. You're talking about I'm done.
money talk.
Like,
Money
yeah,
talk. Not only did you say you was done, but you done came back as one of the coldest villains of all time.
like,
Like you lied like a motherfucker. Like what was that about?
and this shit ain't got nothing but like Miles Garrett. Like I ain't trying to.
Why was I just about to bring Miles? Like, oh, I want to win. I want to win. Oh, you
Like
want to win? Do you?
that should be
Yeah, put
sounding good.
30 million a year, buddy. Do you still want to win? No, I'm straight.
Yeah, that
I'm good.
Disney bag different.
Yeah, that did. I ain't, cause I ain't gonna lie. Like what? We work every day. Let them be. You want to retire, and or you want to you
For
want to
sure.
retire early? Or you want to make an extra 20? Like nigga, I work 40 years. Fuck it. Give me that
Hey,
extra 20.
facts.
What you talking about? What is
Facts.
30? What's 40? I'm gonna do 30. Give me the fuck it.
I'm
Like
telling
what
you.
you talking? What you talking about? Come on, give me that cheese. So yeah, hell yeah. I'm just like Daredevil came. What you think next as far as the TV shows? Do you think we go another year or two before another TV show come out, or you think something else gonna drop?
I don't. I don't know what else is on the docket. You know they be having that little schedule of what's coming out and shit. I don't know. I know they still doing that Spider Man animated shit. I gotta watch that. Uh, as far as the live action shows, I don't know what's next. But I gotta see if I can find the schedule.
Because I know we got Thunderbolts, we got Fantastic Four, we got Avengers Secret Wars. That's already been announced. So that should be the next Avengers movie without a doubt. I would assume.
No, it should be.
Um, I'm just thinking because they introducing so many characters. Like when you introduce Fantastic Four, listen, Fantastic Four is a 4 to 5 movie situation. Like Fantastic Four is like Avengers if they do it right. Like I don't know how many people read comics, but if you read comics, you know the Fantastic Four is like they damn near like the like that's they got their own shit going on. So
But say Ironheart is supposed to drop June
mm,
24th.
mm,
Yeah, I ain't gonna give a fuck about that for real. I'll be honest. Uh,
mm,
Marvel Zombies on October 3rd.
that's gonna probably be like a cartoon.
Eyes of Wakanda August 6th.
That's the next. That's the one Denzel supposed to be in, right?
I think so.
Interesting. They talking about recasting Black Panther. It's probably gonna be somebody from another universe. I'll have to assume, or they gonna age up the son. Cause wasn't the son named T'Challa too? It'd be another
Yeah, that nigga was young as fuck.
MCU shit. You know,
You know, unless they going to another universe and getting him
it's gonna,
older.
at that point you might as well just go get the OG T'Challa or T'Chaka or some shit.
I think that's it. Let's see, Thunderbolts. That's a movie. Yeah, Ironheart ain't nobody. I mean, whatever.
Can't believe they introducing Sentry, bro, and Thunderbolts. That shit is going to be crazy. Hopefully they don't ruin that nigga like they did Gore the God Butcher. Marvel be fucking my favorite characters up, dog.
So I said
They
I
done
ain't got
ruined
no faith.
X-23. They ruined X-23. Shit, they done ruined Gore the God Butcher. They done ruined Thor. They done ruined but that's 3, 4 niggas right there, man.
Oh yeah, we getting Wonder Man in December.
I seen that, right? I seen that.
Then all that's gonna
I would,
lead into
I mean,
Avengers.
I'd have rather got a Blue Marvel movie personally than Wonder Man.
I'm saying I don't fuck with Blue Marvel for some reason.
That's crazy, man. You know how crazy Blue Marvel is, dog. What?
No,
That
that's
is insanity, bro.
you actually got to read comic books for real to know who that nigga is.
But okay, but Ant-Man was one of them niggas too, and they made 2, 3 movies for his goofy ass.
Yeah, I don't know what they waiting on. They probably waiting on something. Ain't no telling.
Bro, when they came out with that Marvels movie and then put Blue Marvel in it, that just blew my mind, bro.
I
I
could
ain't gonna lie, that blew my mind.
I could believe it.
It was basically just a chick flick.
Yeah, hey, it's 2025. You feel me?
Enough said.
For sure.
Enough said.
But shit, we 26 minutes in. That was the first 3 episodes. Daredevil review
It come out every Tuesday.
every Tuesday. So from now on, y'all should get a review a day or 2 after.
For sure. How many episodes you think we're gonna get? 10? 8?
I think they. Yeah, I think them bitches usually be between 8 to 12 episodes on
Hopefully
Disney
it's
Plus.
12. Oof.
So I will take that. Uh, I'm gonna look at the at old seasons just to
Hopefully
see.
it's
Yeah, I take a 12.
man, what? I'll take a 12 with no hesitation.
I'm enjoying watching that shit.
For sure.
Just filling that void that X-Men 97 created.
I still can't believe Buddy was doing that. Like
Oh,
that's
sending the
crazy.
superhero pose nudes and shit.
That is insanity, man. What would make you do something so evil? Why would you do that?
Horny. Yeah, so
You gotta be real horny to send your own news to a nigga.
yeah, so the first 2 seasons was 13 episodes.
Oh yeah.
They all 13 episodes. So
Hell yeah. Say less.
that's what we looking at. Good 13 episodes. Those was yeah, good 13 episodes. So yeah, y'all get about that's 3 right here. So yeah, about 10 more reviews from us. That'll be that.
Deuces.
So yeah, out. We'll catch y'all next week. Stay blessed.